Okay, this is a very exciting day because this package should contain the ZSA Moonlander Mark 1, which you've been looking forward to for a while. So, before I open this thing, think about where we are. 5 weeks ago, decided to order the thing. Pretty big investment. Because ergonomics have become a concern for me. I had tendonitis in my fingers. I have to do like a lot of physio for my back and for my shoulders. I also have elbow issues. And so the idea of moving from a non-mechanical keyboard with a kind of normal layout at an angle that causes me to hunch my shoulders to a split keyboard that's mechanical with very light keys. I think I'm getting like the Cali Silvers. That there's potential there to do a lot of good, really like open up my shoulders and help improve my posture. And just make it possible for me to work with kind of less in a much more ergonomic way. So that's why we made the purchase. Pretty significant investment, but hoping that it will prove itself worth it in the short term, but also kind of in the very long term as these injuries which could develop over the course of years are prevented. That's the dream. Now that it's sitting in front of me, I'm a little scared that the dream is overhyped and like maybe it actually won't make that much of a difference. We'll see, I suppose. But I've also really enjoyed my experience with CSA so far. Felt like their website, their customizer is really helpful. Was originally looking at the Ergo docs, but there were a couple of issues that people seem to raise with that. Most notably, the angle of the thing, needing to control the tilt, and that the thumb panel is not in a great place for you to actually access the keys if you don't have like the right hand size. And so I wasn't sure about going for the Ergo docs. The Moonlander seems to address those concerns. So that was really what made me decide to pull the trigger on the Moonlander. Really enjoyed my experience with ZSA. Their website, their FAQ really helpful. Their communication really helpful and clear. They give you this cute little code for Epistory, which is like a typing game that I'm keen to try to learn to use this thing. So that's my perspective coming into this. Really excited for this product. Really hoping it's going to work. Really enjoyed my experience with the company so far. A little scared that I've overhyped it for myself and it's not actually going to solve the problems that I bought it to solve. But let's cut it open and see. Also worth mentioning that I'm also switching to Colmac. I'm typing Colmac OK on my kind of normal keyboard at the moment, and we'll be going full Colmac on the Moonlander. Okay, we got some bubble wrap. Let's open this. Let's pop a few of these. It's not quite as satisfying as I was hoping it would be. Maybe we'll deal with that later. Okay, here's our box. Cardboard. It's at the front. Sick. Oh, the other thing I really liked was the carry case, and we can see here it is contained within the carry case. This is our key puller thing. Spending so much money on something like this, I want to be able to like transport it confidently, and I can. A little surprised that there's not like really a strap to hold onto. I suppose I can hold onto this, but I'm a bit scared that the Velcro would fall off. That's a little surprising, but I suppose it'll go into a bag or something. But like a holding strap like this would be nice, but then maybe you're concerned that it opens at the bottom and everything falls out. Okay. So we have our USB-C cable. Let's check the length on this. Oh, this is looking pretty long. I'm quite happy with this. Yeah, this must be like a 2 meter, if not more, cable. So that's very cool. Yeah, that is like, this might even be like 2.5, 3 meters because my wingspan's almost 2 meters. So that's really nice. I have actually ordered a USB extender. Oh, and it's got a USB-C little converter thing as well. Okay, let's look at the keyboard. Let's stop edging. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. So my only other experience with the mechanical keyboard, here's our aux cable, is I think it was the Red Dragon RX that I got when my tendonitis was very bad and then kind of subsequently returned when we ordered this. My experience typing on that keyboard was like, how good can mechanical keyboards really be compared to like normal keyboards? And then I typed on that and I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. It felt so good, you don't understand. So I'm very, very curious to see how this keyboard feels and whether it kind of lives up to that hype. Did for takeoff. That is great news. Ooh, it's really satisfying that the sticker didn't rip. Okay. That's the left-hand side. Opted for white because I'm a brave boy. Turn this way. Don't really like this sticker. I hope it removes nicely. Was a bit scared that it will get dirty. I'm still a bit scared that it will get dirty. Ooh, and this thing folds out. Okay. We would probably want to, I think it's removable. I can't actually remember. Surely it is. What was I saying? Oh, a bit scared that it's going to get dirty, but I thought white just looked like way better than the black. It's like heck and sexy, and hopefully we can. We're going to follow that. Hopefully we can keep it clean. We'll see. Okay, so here are our F, J, and I keys, and I assume these are just without the indentations. Interesting. It would kind of be nice to have blank indentation keys for people who would want to move it around. Like me. So I might switch to Colmac, but I would really want to have these home keys, right? So almost like a blank key that I would then have on like the T and the N. It's blank so that you could move it in whatever layout, but then always have it at that home position. So that's a thought. Oh my goodness, here it is. Okay, we're going to try. Oh, flip. How do I? Okay. When I looked at it, I thought that would be the most intuitive spacebar, but this actually feels like the easiest. Okay. First keystrokes feel pretty good. There's actually more resistance here than I would have expected. It feels like maybe there's more resistance than the RX, which I would like really not expect. Maybe I'm just being silly. So I want to just take a look at a keycap and then, or at a switch rather. Does it go this way? Yep. That looks silver. I don't know how to remove them. Oh, this removes it. Like how? That feels wrong. Okay, now I'm scared I'm gonna break something. I'll watch a video on how to do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Pretty lots to untangle there. So let's plug that in. Let's stuff a bunch of that over there, and then let's plug it into the top of our computer there and see what happens. Hello. Gave us a little ping sound. This side is on. And let's plug this in, and I presume we'll then turn the other side on. So there, 1, 2. Oh, friggin' sick. Okay, so that's our Windows key. Okay. Okay, this is exciting. We're going to, where's that Allen key? I'm going to try to kind of adjust it from my hands. No, let's open up like 10 fast fingers. Control. That's space. That's backspace. That is Alt. That's Alt. Don't know what I'm doing. Let's give him a mouse. Okay. Oh lol, I forgot it was Oh man, this is easy, dude. This is so easy. There we go. Enter. 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 There we go. Got it. Okay, that's actually kind of intuitive. All right. And maybe let's go to PBR as well. Man. BR. Enter. Sick. Okay. Let's sign into PBR. And let's go to practice. Let me just clear my Teams notification here. And then, oh jeepers, I don't know how to Control Alt, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Okay, let's let you see my monitor. This might actually like destroy the contrast. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This is kind of my cubing setup. How does that look? Not really going to be able to see my words per minute there, I suppose. Only. So far, what? Okay, I'm definitely getting some key skipping. Like there, I think. It's possible that I'm just hitting the wrong keys and it's not registering. Yeah, I think I am. I'd probably chalk that up to the ortholinearity, I suppose. I'm used to going over much more with some of these keys. Or X times where it was generation. so that was 48 words per minute. We won't talk too much about errors at the moment. Post the wrong nut. $47.2. Okay. So far, I think I'm really liking the way the keyboard types. Yeah, I think I'm enjoying it. It feels like very solid quality. The keys feel quite nice. There's maybe part of me that would want to change the type of plastic on the keycaps. Cool thing about obviously the Moonlander is because it's open source, that's the kind of thing that I could do. Okay, this is going to be more revealing, I think. Picture is around own until second. Oh, that is. I do feel like I'm getting skipping on the O key occasionally. Okay, I mean 26 words per minute. That checked out. That was pretty crap. Really gonna need to find the control key. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's find RX. Oh, jeepers, no. Backspace? Yeah, there we go. Okay, first impressions of the keyboard, really enjoying it. I think I'm going to play with some setups in a second. Trying to figure out if this is removable. Not sure. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I think what I'm going to do now is just play with like some of the tilt settings. Really like that there's like a thumb screw for that. That's quite cool. This feels like it would be hot. Let's get our Allen key. Turn this way. I think I'm doing it right. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I feel like I'm turning the opposite of the way it's telling me to. But I actually don't care. Let's screw that in. That feels really good. Not gonna lie. Feels really good on my arm. Might be a little tough to reach this. We'll see, but the angle, I think it feels like really good. Oh, I think I just tightened that. Looks about right. And then let's kind of get them somewhere comparable. That also feels good. Let's lock that in. Let's do this one first, I suppose. Interesting. and this one is kind of screwing in the intuitive way. I would kind of almost want to position my hand slightly over to be able to hit these thumb buttons with more ease. That actually doesn't feel terrible. That maybe actually feels like how it's supposed to be. Here my elbows are flaring, here my elbows are in, and that brings my thumbs closer. The actuation force is actually really low on these. Really low. I don't have to press at all to generate a key press. Yeah, this feels really good. It's almost going to be too easy to hit keys. Yeah, wow, these are really like soft switches. I really like it. Okay, sick. Enjoying it so far. Not yet terrified that I've made a bad life decision, which is always nice. What do you do? What do you do, little thing? Don't know. I really don't. That's... Oh. I actually almost need some space here. Get out of the way. This feels really good. It's quite a nice distance apart. Let's get out my... How long are we? 22 minutes long. Want to get out my graphics tablet as well and see how nicely it fits in the middle. Looks like it's going to be a flippin' winner. Oh, look at that. Look at that, man. There we go, dude. If we just have this. Oh, I didn't want to like. I think I like this. I think I probably want to be sitting a bit closer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's really good. So far, at least. First impressions. First impressions are positive. What's this random dev rant we found? Okay, it's really easy to accidentally hit keys on this. I have no idea where the control key is, so we're going to play with some RX configurations now, and I will swap over to my webcam for that. But yeah, really excited so far.